What is good, YouTube world? What's good, X world? What is the deal, y'all? Y'all already know what's popping right now, man. Good Sunday morning, afternoon, and whatever you're at and wherever you're at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what this is right now. You have now just tuned into the battlegrounds of DFW Sports, baby, as I'm the host of DFW Sports Raps. Drosky, baby. Y'all know what the slogan is. The one man force, the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports. We got more additions to the studio coming along. As you see on the wall, we represent for everybody in the DFW. So let me start that off when you come to this channel. So big shout out. Y'all know what it is in the DFW, but it's game day. It's Wild Card Sunday. You know, Cowboys get to do their thing in AT&T Jerry World today. It's lovely, lovely. You know what I'm saying? We got some good things. I just want to go ahead and go live today, you know, before he ends up making his rounds down to AT&T Stadium over here in Arlington, Texas, man. It's going to be a great, fun atmosphere. I'm looking for a great game, a classic traditional game between the Cowboys and Packers. Something that we all have seen coming down these playoffs, and hopefully it comes out with a Cowboy victory. And yes, I will be in. Y'all see what I got on now, but hold on. If you look into the background, you know, on game day, if I'm going to the game, I'm gonna have it laid out like Deion Primetime Sanders would say. I got my fit already. It's like going to school, going back to school for the first day. You have your fit laid out, you have everything right. So it's a white out, right? So of course I'm gonna wear the white Michael Parsons today. Represent. We got the white Mitchell and less Dallas snapback right there. Y'all already know it's about 24 degrees outside with the wind chill factor. It's gonna be about 15 degrees getting there. So I do got the, you know, the thermal, for the body, you know, for the legs, for the arms, and we got the ski mask for the head as well. So we are following the assignment to go to this game as well. Check out my footwork. Check out the footwork. We're going with the sixes. You know what I'm talking about? We're going to go with the sixes. So that's how we going to be rocking. That's how we going to rock. That's how we rocking game day, baby. Game day right here. DFW Sports Raps. Y'all already know this is where we drop bars, we drop flavors. YouTube, make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you're messing with anything that's part of the Dallas-Fort Worth sports towns, especially when it comes to Cowboys, Rangers, Stars, Mavericks, Wings, you know what I'm saying? Maybe even TCU, SMU. If you're rocking with any of them, man, this channel right here is for you. So y'all know what to do. Y'all know when to chime in. Let's talk about today's game. It's Wild Card pregame live thoughts that were going on. Cowboys Nation, how are y'all feeling out there? How do y'all really feel about this game? And if you're some Packer fans out there, go ahead. This is only and if you're a sports fan, but not a hater. But if you a hater, I appreciate you chiming in too, because we can address you too. You know what I'm saying? As how it comes. But some things going on right now is I got the iPod, you know what I'm saying? I got the iPod going. My theme music of since yesterday that I picked has been DMX. My Ninjas off the Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood. That's been the theme song that I have been playing since yesterday, and I've been stuck on it on repeat. And this is what's gonna keep me warm when going to the game, and this was gonna have me turned up in that thing. So, if you ever listen to that album, you know it's about a minute 37 long, so it's not that long of a song. But you ever check that out, Cowboys Nation? If y'all want to rock to that. And if you're not knowing what I'm referring to when it comes to DMX and that song, if you've ever seen Any Given Sunday, that's where Willie Beeman started to get it off, and he made that long ball and then my ninjas. So that you don't want to try, my ninjas. Yeah, that's the mob we rocking with today. So this is where I've been bopping. This is where I've been boogieing. Like, this is why I'm in rhythm right now. Now, I ain't on nothing. I'm just on some cowboy hype right now. And, you know, DMX is always the right type of music to play. And this music, you know, this one, it ain't violent. It's just amp. So I'm going to need it to be amp because it's going to be cold getting to the game. So big shout out. What's up, Cowboys Nation? Like I said, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. We go up on DFW Sports, and hopefully this curse has been lifted with Jimmy Johnson being put in the Ring of Honor. And hopefully we end up coming through this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's only fitting that you get the Packers. You know, a traditional team right here. This right here, Mike McCarthy. Come on, bro. You've been a part of 2 games that have kept the Cowboys away from the NFC Championship game, bro. Now you look at these against the Niners the last 2 years, your offense comes out slow and you can't make the adjustment. So that's 4. Man, you got to give us 2, bro. You got to at least give us 2. Now, we just focused on today, but I'm just saying him being a part of the Packers and being a part of 2 runs, him and Aaron Rodgers, you know, keeping us up out of the NFC Championship game at least twice. Come on, man. I need the Cowboys to come out fast, bro. That's our MO. We come ready. If you come ready to play, I don't doubt what's about to happen. I really don't. But y'all, the pressure is all on the Cowboys, Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. It will continue to be this. This ain't nothing new. This ain't nothing new. As much as you need CeeDee Lamb, you need the defense, Michael Parsons and all that. This is bottom line coming down to Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. Living with my ninjas. Keep us knocking on wood. That's all we jamming right now. That's why I'm in this amp state of mind right now. You know what I'm saying? I took it to DMX. I think that album, Flesh of My Flesh, Blood of My Blood, I think what was that is like his first studio album or something like that. But I think that was in 98, but some around that time. But you know, the NFL didn't like that Any Given Sunday. And I think ever since that movie dropped, that's when the NFL has really started changing. Now the lawsuits did make that expedite the process, but I honestly believe Any Given Sunday really put the NFL out on blast and exposed them. And that's why you kind of see the game changing as it is. Big shout out to Jamie Foxx. As y'all know, you know, he from the area for sure. So, I mean, Tyler, you know. But nonetheless, he around there, good talented dude. So, man, it's good, man. Cowboy fans, I mean, don't tell me y'all not. I understand this. You're only nervous because you either don't trust Mike McCarthy, you don't trust Dak Prescott, or it might be the combination of both. It could be a combination of both that you fear, or that you have some nerves about. Now, those are legitimate reasons to have. Dak is my guy, but we know what happens. I don't even think it's just Dak. It's just more of the Cowboy quarterbacks when they get to this stage. And then it's the Cowboys in totality. When they get to this stage and everything is expected of them, people that bash them or always feel that they're going to fail, once they start kind of getting a little bit of the taste of the Kool-Aid when the Cowboys are being successful, they switch over and they jump on the bandwagon, and then they try to praise the Cowboys, and then it happens. So it's just going to be up to Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. I have sat here and told y'all, regardless of today's outcome, Mike McCarthy will still be the head coach of the Dallas Cowboys for 2024. You know, and my concrete fact, everybody talk about Bill Belichick. That's cool. Me personally, if Mike McCarthy loses this game, he needs to be, you know what I'm saying, relieved of his duties. That would be me. But I'm just telling you, Jerry, man, he gave the fans what we wanted as far as Jimmy Johnson being put in the Ring of Honor. But to think that he'll bring Bill Belichick down here and let him take all the props, you better stop. Mike McCarthy will still be the head coach regardless of today's outcome. So I'm bracing my Cowboys nation for that, even though we're expecting a win. If the Cowboys were to lose, I'm here to tell y'all right now, Mike McCarthy will still be the head coach in 2024. I wouldn't like it. I would not like it, but it is what it is. What's some keys we got for today? Of course, and speaking about Dak and Mike McCarthy, we all been talking about the run game, that we would like to see the Cowboys be more run, to get more involved and be more efficient in the run game. And I think the last few weeks you actually seen them been able to do it. It's just being able to get Rico Dowdle healthy at the same time. What I see is you get them a good combination of touches. If they're able to run the ball like they did last week against Washington, if they're able to average 4.5 to 5 yards a clip, then the Packers are going to be in world of trouble. But it's all about Mike McCarthy having a good game plan and coming out ready to play. Have his guys coming out ready to play. And Dak Prescott, bro, the pressure is on you. Don't force it. If you're going to force anything, let it be the CD Lamb. Let it be the CD Lamb, but let it be a smart force. You know, if it's one-on-one, but he's tightly covered, and I still trust 88. So it's just about make sure you get it to him in the direction where either he can get it or nobody can get it. You know what I'm saying? Because I'll take 88 over anybody, any corner you got. Any corner you got. Jair Alexander, he had a little rolled ankle situation coming into the middle of the week. So he's going to be playing hobbled, as well as the Cowboys secondary will be playing hobbled because Stephon Gilmore, I don't believe he's at 100% neither. So that's kind of a wash between those two star corners right there. Cowboys just need to come out. They just need to come out ready to play. Take care of it. The motto's been simple. Motto's been very simple in this thing, man. Get off to a high start. Take care of the football. Defense, get off the field on third downs. That's what it's always been about for this Cowboys and their success so far. These last 3 years, to be honest with you, when that offense is rolling and they get to moving, boom. Big shout out to Gamer and Baller, man. Appreciate you for joining the chat, man. He said, I'm so unnecessarily nervous about the game. I mean, and like I said, it's not to say that. First of all, let's give credit to the Packers and Jordan Love. Jordan Love is going to be something nice, bro. You know, I was on earlier with my man Bernie Bango and him and Steven on Big Cheese Sports, where they're hosting it down for Green Bay and all Green Wisconsin sports. But man, Packers fans are ready. They feel we're overlooking them because we feel that we got 2 home games if we win at AT&T Stadium, and that Cowboy fans are being arrogant that they're getting to the NFC, that this game don't matter, that they're going to get to the divisional game with a home playoff game. A lot of them are looking at it like that. So, like I said, the reason I would be nervous is just because I've seen Mike McCarthy in big games not have his teams ready to play. And then you've seen Dak in the games that, kind of mattered the most. But now last year, everybody was just as nervous. Everybody was just as nervous because of Tom Brady and the boogeyman, being the boogeyman. Everybody was nervous about that, right? But for some reason, I was extremely confident, and I was like, bruh, look, they are not a better football team. They're not. Now, I think where my tone is only a little bit different is just because Aaron Jones, you know what he does against the Cowboys when he plays them. We know what he does, and the Cowboys' run defense has gotten stronger here the last few weeks, but they have had their problems. Not even this year. This year, it was more injuries due to linebackers and Jonathan Hankins. You look at the situation, and that's where running up the middle really caused them. But their main issue has been setting the edge on the defense. That has been their biggest problem in getting gashed in the run game. So, but sticking on the subject, talking about the Packers secondary. What I think against the Packers secondary, like you say, just whatever the game plan is what it is the look that the Packers are going to give CD Lamb. Are y'all just going to play everything underneath and keep everything underneath y'all? Well, that's where the run game is going to have to make it happen. But at the same time, them little 5-yard stops and outs can work for me. Long as you move into, because that's just like part of the run game. So if they're going to say you're going to have to get your deal in between the 20s and 20s, but in the red zone we'll tighten up, okay, then we'll make do with that. I work with that. It's just about them little 5-yard passes that there was early in the season. They work. You just don't want to do it all the time. And with Brandon Cooks being able to take the top off of defense, I like it. And then you got Jake, not from State Farm, Ferguson. He's able to get in and do some things, especially in the middle of their defense. Their secondary has not been known to give up plays, but now we got to be smart, and we can't just, be out here willy-nilly everywhere. So I like what this offense is going to be able to do against this Packers defense. I really do. It's just going to be about how do they want to control the clock and how they want to help their defense out. The defense we felt beginning of this season was the calling card. But as you see, it's more about them keeping Jordan Love and them out of the end zone. That's been my mantra going on. You just gotta come out ready to play, start off at, which translates you to starting off fast, take care of the football, defense, get off the field on third down and keep them out the end zone. Basically what it's going to be about. Aaron Jones, this is going to be a game tackling effect. We got to make sure that we're more positive and more forceful on first downs. And then third downs, we got to get off the field and we got to have them at least 3rd and 6. We keep them in 3rd and 6, something like that, because them 3rd, 5s, and 4s make me nervous because the Packers will be able to spread the ball out. As in, they'll spread the formation, and now you got Jordan Love back there. So it's going to be up to the front 4 to make sure they cover. And then you're looking at Jordan Love's ability with his legs to make some things happen. That's a lot of things I'm looking at right now. And, of course, talk about Aaron Jones. You know, every time you have gotten to these situations, you've done seen Aaron Jones against the Cowboys. Man, he torched them. He ended up handling them boys, man. I hate it, but I honestly believe that, you know, this is the game. He'll still eat. I believe he'll still eat, but Cowboys defense is gonna hold firm. At least hold firm as much as they can, and it's just to make Jordan Love much more uncomfortable. So, with Dan Quinn, what do you do this week? Do you go all out to stop the run and force Jordan Love to make throws? Because he has shown he can make throws and then he can run. So if the front 4 does not get there, if the front 4 don't get there and they can't set the edge, if they're able to be balanced, you know what Aaron Jones can do. And if the passing game is clicking, that means now we got to, you know, really be light in the box. Aaron Jones going to eat. He's going to eat. So, I mean, it's going to be fun atmosphere. Like I said, I'm going to be in the booth. Not in the booth, but I'll be in the building. We'll see what this do, man. Hopefully they don't let us down, man. Y'all know what it is about the Cowboys, but the strength, you're getting Jonathan Hankins back. That means you're not running up the middle. You should not be able to run up the middle now that you got Jonathan Hankins back. So it's going to be up to the edge of the defense. It'd be interesting to see how DQ puts, you know, let me put my DQ hat on, you know what I'm talking about? It'll be interesting to see how DQ works with Curse, Malik Hooker, you know, Donovan Wilson. It'll be interesting to see what he wants to do with them, because I don't want to say you want to disrespect the Packers passing game and Jordan Love like that, because I'm telling you, that dude actually got talent, bro. He really does. And I think it's going to be on full display, and it's going to be that Dan Quinn, Matt LaFleur matchup. It's going to be very interesting to see. I think the Packers are going to come out with some wrinkles that might confuse our defense and just keep us giving a lot to look at, because they know we're a fast team in AT&T Stadium. We're a fast defense. So probably look for a lot of misdirection, some type of things, and along that leads to the play action, boot rollouts, some that the Cowboys going to have to be firm. But if you can get positive, if you can be efficient on first down, your first down defense can be efficient. Therefore, Aaron Jones is not able to, you know, break loose and cause havoc. I think, look, linebackers, we like to see them blitz a little bit more, but I think this will be the wrong game to kind of blitz. You just got to pick and choose your spots. But it'll all go for naught if you can't set the edge. And I think Green Bay will come out right immediately and test our run defense. Like I said, if Hankins is in there, I don't think they'll run up the middle. They're going to run to the outside. Me personally, put Michael Parsons. I would see him. I wouldn't be surprised to see him a lot over the center. Let him get some good pursuit. Therefore, everybody else can try to set the edge. And not to say Micah can't, but I hate when you get him thinking, because if you're throwing 2 dudes at him, you're running away from him, you're running at him, and then all of a sudden you drop back and pass, it's like, and then he's dealing with this thing of not getting holding calls from the refs. I just keep him over the center then. But you want him to make his big impact. But he's going to have to do it in the run game, too. It's going to have to be all about the defense. And also, Stephon Gilmore, where I'm nervous for him is, what if the Packers want to spread it out and just throw wide receiver screens and see if he can tackle, see if he's willing to tackle? That is something that I'm kind of, I have a little questions for, that I have a little nerves for. But, hey, we didn't come this far to, we didn't come this far. We didn't win 8 straight games at AT&T, also dating back to last season, 16 straight. We didn't win this for nothing. We didn't win this for nothing. The Cowboys, to me, are the better team. Do Mike McCarthy has the edge against LaFleur? Do he? That's what we're going to have to, that's what we're about to find out. Dak Prescott, are you going to let a young dude off the block come beat you? Because last time you had this opportunity to be the young guy to take off the old head on the block. Now, it wasn't your fault, but, that's crazy because in that game, the Cowboys started off very slow as well. But Dak Prescott had a, heroic comeback. But it's just too much time on the clock, as we all know what ended up happening in 2016, his rookie year. Matter of fact, Dak, since the last 10 years, he's the only quarterback I believe that has beaten, the last 10 meetings at least, has beaten the Packers. But that's neither here or there. But I think your boy Dak, bro, my foe, I believe this is his time, bro. Him, CD Lamb, this is their time. It was a lot of question marks, and there's still a lot of question marks about Dak Prescott. But I think he has shut some folks up with the type of season that he has had. Y'all talked all noise about him leading the NFL in turnovers, and now he lead the league in touchdown passes. I don't hear too much now. It's just more about the Cowboys is going to choke. That's really all a Cowboy hater can really say right now. And you're entitled to your opinions just like we are. So get off the job. My ninjas, man, bro. Gotta face the cold. Try to get some of that liquid motivation. Get some of that liquid motivation. Keep them a little bit warm and get the stepping. Get the blood boiling. Like I said, we got the Long Johns. We gonna be prepared. My only nervousness about the stadium atmosphere. A lot of people say it don't be loud at AT&T Stadium. Look, I ain't trying to make it seem like just because I go to the games, I'm better than anybody. That is not the fact. But you just have to be there to see it. I just think the way the stadium is built is where the field is the field. You know what I'm saying? But the crowd is the crowd, especially if you know what I'm saying? But it's just the way it's shaped. That's why it's good for concerts and stuff like that. It's just the way it's shaped. But it be loud in there. And a lot of times it be loud for the other team. It be a lot of other fans up in there. So it'd be interesting to see what Packer Nation come in there to do. We know Wayne gonna be in the building, so along with all of us. So this is gonna be fun, man. I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to doing some Cowboys doing big things. And another thing, let's talk about if this ends up being a close game. If this ends up being a close game, how do we feel about our special teams? This is a time where I feel now, if we're not aware for any fakes on fourth down, I think that's going to be the MO. I see the Packers coming out doing a lot of things to get us kind of confused on fourth down when they're getting ready to punt to see if we're really on par to stop a fake. I think that will get challenged. Packers are playing with house money. All the pressure is on the Cowboys. The expectation is for them to win. The expectation and what we have seen from all this year has said the Cowboys are the better football team. Now it's just up to them to go out there and do it. It's going to be up to them to go out there and do it, which I'm confident in. Like I said, the main things I just looked, do they come out ready to play? Take care of the football? Do they get off the field on third down? And do they limit Green Bay out of the end zone when they are moving the football? That's basically what it is. But looking at special teams, you see what you got with Brandon Aubrey. If it's 55 yards or even if it's about 58 yards, I'm confident. I'm confident we throwing it through that thing. You know what I'm saying? And to keep it going, to keep the saying going, as it's almost about 1 o'clock, I'm gonna get ready to start dipping out of here. You know what I'm saying? About in the next 30 minutes. If the saying is ever true that you manifest and you speak things into existence, hear me say this repeatedly. Cowboys Nation and Cowboys haters have sat here and said Cowboys will not win another Super Bowl until Jerry Jones does right and put Jimmy Johnson into the Cowboys Ring of Honor. Has that not been something that's been said for a long time? Okay. So now, what Jimmy did up in them years in the 90s as he faced them Packers and stuff like that, he ended up taking care of them, and then it came down between the Niners. All right. So we feel the curse is lifted. But at the same time, Jimmy ain't out there coaching. Jerry ain't out there making no plays. It's all about Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott, especially this game. And if you looked at last year's game in 2022 in Green Bay, that was a game the Cowboys had well in hand, even with Dak Prescott having the turnover. That game was well in hand, my guy. But defense, they couldn't contain the run. And offensively, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it was between, Kellen Moore or Mike McCarthy, but that's what really ripped the stitches off of that working relationship right there. Mike McCarthy was furious after that game, and a lot of us was furious because you blew a double-digit lead. You blew a 14-point lead for them to come back, and that was a game that hurt you. Had you won that game, you know what I'm saying, that could have put you in a different seeding situation. And it was another game, but other than that, man, y'all get to see the face, man. Y'all get to see it all go down. It should be a game that's going on right now, but it's going to be a doubleheader Monday night. So we get the early stage to ourselves. Basically, the anticipation just keeps growing. Everybody's going to be having all eyes on this game as well as it should be. This is traditionally a great matchup, and special teams, I think, could be the factor in this whole game. I think the game is really going to be close. I think the Cowboys will actually control it, but the Packers will not go away. The Packers will stay in striking distance, and they will make the Cowboys still sweat toward the end. I kind of believe that. You know who I'm going to rock with, though. You really know who I'm going to rock with. But if it gets close and it comes to special teams, I like the Cowboys' chances right there. I like their chances. My ninjas. So we're looking at it, and let's go ahead and talk predictions, y'all. As I'm about to get ready to brace this cold weather that all of America is really experiencing right now. Make sure y'all stay well and stuff like that. But like I said, sorry, I'm hyped. DMX is in the air, bro. Got me going. So we looking to stay warm. We looking to do our thing. My prediction is, like I said, I think the Cowboys will still handle this game, but the Packers are going to stay in striking distance. They're going to still continue to make it a good game. I think this is going to be the look of a team that shows their future is very bright. But I'm taking the Cowboys. I'm taking the Cowboys 27-20 over the Packers today. I think the spread is 7.5. So I got them a little out short with the spread. That's just due to the fact that I think Jordan Love and this Packers offense is still gonna kind of fight back and make it close enough. But I'm taking the Cowboys 27-20. I honestly think the Cowboys will offensively be able to control the ball a little bit more than people think, just because the Packers do have a great run game and the Cowboys are weak on the run game defense. I'm looking for the Cowboys to still manage that and end up coming out with the victory. I think offensively they're going to be able to get whatever they want like they have been. I think this is the perfect time they have came into the playoffs where, especially offensively, they are on rhythm. Like, they are hot right now, especially CeeDee Lamb and Dak. And I just don't see that stopping. CeeDee Lamb is getting double-digit targets and double-digit catches. I don't see that slowing down, especially not against the Packers secondary. I don't see that slowing down. Defense, like I said, having Big Hankins back, I don't see them running up the middle like teams have been. That show you how much we really miss Big Hankins. But the edge game will be what it will be what it is. They'll probably give up some plays. It's just about limiting them and trying to get off the field on third down as much as they can. Also, just keep them out the end zone whenever they're able to move the ball. So this is gonna be real crucial as we done hit the 1:00 hour down here in Central Standard Time, baby, and down here in Dallas Fort Worth, Texas. We getting ready. We live game day, baby. Wild Card weekend. It's coming real strong, baby. Real strong. I like the Cowboys. I'm riding with the Cowboys. Like I said, the only nervousness I have with the Packers is just Aaron Jones being able to get on the edge, which will play action and boot rollouts. I see Matt LaFleur actually trying to mimic a game plan that Mike Shanahan did against us and Dan Quinn when we went to Santa Clara. So look for a lot of misdirections and stuff like that. It's just going to see how disciplined the Cowboys defense can be. The biggest nervousness is just more of, everybody's on the bandwagon now. But this is about Cowboys living up, playing to prosperity. They got to be able to do this, man. And can't nobody else do it for them. And it's going to start off with Dak. It's going to start off with Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. Do Mike McCarthy have his men ready to play? Do we have them ready to play? Do they come out ready? Do they come out fired? Do they come out inspired? Do they do that? Because if they do that, Cowboys going to win. Now, Cowboys will lose this game if they don't come out ready to play. They turn over the football and they can't get off the field on third down. Trust me, this is simple for the Cowboys. It's really simple. AT&T Stadium, we're going to do our best. But like I said, everybody does have to bundle up just to get to the game. I'm just hoping however you bundled up don't make you too uncomfortable when you're in the stadium. Hopefully you ain't, all hot or whatever. You too tight because you so bundled up. So, but you got to do what you got to do. It's too damn cold. It's too damn cold out there. Now, I know Green Bay fans don't care about that. They like, let's take cold. Hey. I don't care. That ain't what we do. That ain't what we do down here. But it has been cold. It's cold around the whole country. Something that we all got to do. Luckily, we get to enjoy this in the confines of a place that we have won 16 straight, going for 17 straight. 17 straight. Man, keep it. And the reason I'm, this stream ain't gonna be too long is because I need to go ahead and get on the road. Make sure I get there in a good, decent time because I'm really trying to hit the shop up and probably get one or two more Cowboy things to add to the studio booth, to the Sports Raps booth. As you see, we got more additions adding on, and I'm about to add some more. So every time y'all tune into the channel, it ain't just about the Cowboys. You know what I'm saying? We talk Cowboys, Rangers, Mavericks, Stars, Wings. Come on now. Dallas Wings, we represent, bro. We represent for the DFW. And I'm looking forward to doing a little bit more shows. I was trying to do a show yesterday, but I thought since I'm going to go ahead and be going to the game, I'll just drop a pre-game game day type feel and prediction and stuff like that. And then after that, when I come back from the game, we'll try to go live. I normally try to go live after the game, but it's just going to be too cold to be having my hands out there on the camera like that. And if it's a victory, I'm going to be using a lot of memory and stuff like that. So the phone could, be low on juice. But we're at 100% now. So y'all already know when I'm in attendance in the Cowboys game, what's about to follow up. It's going to be a great sports vlog coming along. And it's even better as long as the Cowboys come out and get a victory, looking for the 17th straight home victory, man. And like I said, if they win this, they got the chance to keep dancing on. So let's just focus on the task that's ahead of us right now. And in the words of Cowboys Nation, don't hashtag Dallas Cowboys because you're not going to get that Cowboy star. It's hashtag seize it all, baby. That's where you're going to find the Cowboys star on that thing. So go ahead and flush social media. Hashtag seize it all. That's what Michael Irvin said. It's a whiteout party. And like I said, you see, I got in the background, I got the towel, you know what I'm saying, already. I got the white Michael Parsons jersey. I got the white Mitchell and Ness snapback right there. And like I said, we got the white retro sixes. So the white navy blue retro sixes. So y'all know how we're going to step today. We're gonna step properly, but we still gonna be fly, and we're gonna be bundled up enough. I'm gonna have the white the white long johns underneath that thing with the white ski mask. It's almost that time, y'all. What's up, y'all? How y'all feel about y'all predictions? I know a lot of people be nervous, but you're only nervous just because you don't know what to expect from Mike McCarthy and Dak Prescott. Let's just say it like that. I believe this is where the defense comes out inspired, ready to play, though. Long as the game plan is good, I think this is the game where these are the games that the defense is trying to ride Dan Quinn out into a proper sunset, being a Cowboys defensive coordinator, because the defense has been different since he's came down here. Big shout out to my man DQ for sure. So let's go ahead and do it for him. Let's go ahead and send him out the right way. Cowboys Nation, this is the first step. This is the first step that we're taking to get to where we need to go. The quest for 6. The quest for 6 starts now. Let's not say we got 2 home games. We got a home game today against the Green Bay Packers. Today. Let's just seize today. Then we gonna go seize it all. You keep seizing every game that you get now. From now on, we'll get to where we need to go. I mean, the Cowboys have saw some controversy. They done saw some adversity. A lot of question marks. They done battled injuries. Now they're starting to get healthy toward the tail end of the season. Offense has shown that they got this team's back. Let's go. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. I'm looking forward to it. I'm anxious. I'm anxious in the words of Genuine. I'm so anxious. Meet me at 3:30. I love it when they talking dirty. Said I'm so anxious. Dak and CD keep balling. Cowboys win, I'm calling. Said I'm so anxious. Y'all didn't know I bust some tunes and I can freestyle like that? Well, you better ask somebody. Like I said, you know where you are at right here, man. Tune to me live and later. And later in the week, I'm going to have some more content dropping for everything in DFW Sports, baby. Y'all know what this is. This is Sports Rap, DFW Sports Raps, the battleground for all DFW sports to pop our shit, baby. And today, you know, the Mavs kind of let us down. Yeah, no, they let us down last night. But the Stars came through with a comeback victory. Let's see if we can get 2 out of 3 this weekend in the Dallas Rep. Let's go ahead and get it. Like I said, it's Sports Raps, the battleground for DFW Sports, baby. This is where we hold it down. Y'all already know who it is. It's the one-man force, the eyes and flavor of DFW Sports. Make sure y'all follow me on X at Drewski Selfmade, as you see right here. You know what I'm saying? Follow me at Drewski Selfmade. Follow me every Wednesday on Heart of Texas IE. Make sure you download the speaker app as well. Every Wednesday, 9 to 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We keep it locked for DFW Sports, baby. That's down with IE Sports Radio, your direct feed. That's all for all that sports. Also, if you're into basketball and you're a Maverick fan, holla at me on the PSF app, the Pro Sports Fans app, as we hold it down for the Dallas Mavericks up in there, as they got some moves to make. So make sure you check me out there. We got live game day streams and we got some podcasts going on as well. There's just the chat room talking all Maverick sports. So that's going to be my little live for y'all today, because I got to get ready. I got to get bundled up. I got to make sure my winter wear is right. Do I need to double it up, or you know what I'm saying? Can I have it single? So that's how we're going to do. Hopefully when we come back to y'all, man, it'll be in a Cowboy celebratory victory. Y'all know what it is, man. Every time we run, every time we come along this thing, man. Appreciate for everybody that joined in for the quick moment. I know it's early still, but everybody's starting to get ready. We getting ready to make our way down to the ag, baby. We going to represent the way we supposed to. So until then, y'all know what it is. Hold it down. Stay on tune for the screen, because here comes America's team. You either love them or you hate them, but there is no in between. Y'all get to check what's on y'all screen for the next 3 hours. So In between time, make sure y'all stay locked, man. Until then, y'all know what it is. It's Strowski. I will holla at y'all. And before I go,